My name is Ramon Mendez. I'm Uruguayan in South America. Fifteen years ago, the economy was growing very rapidly. And at that time, there were not a single wind or solar farm in the country. So we were relying only on existing hydropower plants and on imported fossil fuels. We were importing more and more fossil fuels to cope with our increasing demand, and it was also more and more expensive. So we're really living the perfect storm. But of course, this crisis can be taken as an opportunity. This is exactly what we did. What we had to solve at that time is it possible to have a large system with a large amount of wind and solar? And the second question, can we do it decreasing costs instead of increasing costs? People was terribly skeptical. People thought that it was not possible, that it was not perhaps a good solution. And the interesting point right now is that renewables is not just the solution for the global climate issue, because nowadays renewables are cheapest. They are the cheapest option. We have to take out all the hidden subsidies which are backing fossil fuels, because if you just put renewables on the same footing and fossil fuels, renewables are going to win, I'm sure. In many countries, you are subsidizing, you are using all the economy money in order to subsidize the electricity sector. And we are doing exactly the opposite. We're not subsidizing, but we are taking money from the energy sector in order to subsidize the rest of the economy. And this was crucial. It has a strong impact on the whole economy. Second point is the stability. Not only you decrease costs, but you stabilize costs as they become independent on geopolitical events like wars. In Uruguay, we had no consequences of the tragic war in Ukraine because our electric system is always independent on the cost of natural gas or coal, on oil. Our costs are fixed. You do not depend on any fuel that you have to buy because the fuel is free. We are much more sovereign because we are just dependent on our own resources. This is one point. The second point is that we created 50,000 new jobs. This is something like 3% of the total labor force of the country. It has a tremendous positive impact on the whole economy. And last but not least, we have almost decarbonized our mix. Our emissions are 30 times smaller than the world average. There are still people that they think that climate change is just an invention. And the worst of all is that we have governments, we have presidents that say that climate change is just an invention. Even if you think that, renewables are the best option just for the national economy. Because if you decrease costs, if you stabilize costs, and if you create jobs, what else can you need? Even if you are a fossil fuel producer country, because this is cheaper. And you create much more jobs than fossil fuels. So if you put all of this together, I mean, the benefits of going renewables is really fantastic.